Hello,
Christmas, right?
I'm Benjamin. Merry
Cheers,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, this time we talk about Christmas.
Yes, why we need to talk about Christmas? Because Christmas is Christmas. What's special about it? Why we have to talk about it? Because Jeans has questions. So where the hell did Christmas come from, right? And then why there is Christmas trees? Why we have to exchange gifts? And then also the Santa, right? All these, where they come from? But the most important is like the two things actually more important, because exchanging gifts and then Santa, all those things I kind of know. Of course, they are kind of commercial things, right? But I really want to know like what they call 平安夜英文咩?
Silent night.
Silent night? Okay. Like the silent night, is it true? Like what happens on the silent night? Because in my impressions, the whole Christmas thing is to celebrate the birth of Jesus. So I want to know if it's true. And the second thing is, I just can't relate the Christmas trees. Like I can't explain it. So these two are more important for me.
Okay.
What's happening?
Let's see if we can find out the answer. First of all, last time we talked about the day.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, last time we talked about the day. The Pope choose that day. That is another god from local. He just want to find out how many soldiers believe that god, right? So he chose that day. But inside the Christian community, they have another reason about that, because another story, right? Which in the Gospel, Luke Gospel, that Luke Gospel they written down in this way, because the
population counting.
Population counting, because the population counting at that time, while the population counting, Mary already carried Jesus. And they have to go back to their hometown to do that count. So Joseph carried Mary and the donkey, and then they walk from Galilee to Bethlehem, because Joseph is Bethlehem, from Bethlehem, original. So when they arrive Bethlehem, all the hotel are booked. So they have to find a way to stay overnight. Stay overnight. Then there's one hotel. He give out his horse house. So they live there, right? Then Jesus born at that night. While Jesus born, they rape the baby and then put it inside the bucket, right? When the horse eat those corns, right? So they put it inside the bucket.
No, horse doesn't eat corn. They eat hay.
Hay? Oh, they eat hay, not corns. Popcorn, maybe.
No popcorn.
Anyway, those things, right? Jesus just put in there, and the angel go to the farmland and tell those shepherd. Tell the shepherd, right, about the birth of this Messiah. So the shepherd bring those sheep and go to meet Jesus. So you see that small house, right? The statue.
Yeah, statue,
right, with a small house and baby Jesus in the center, with Mary and Joseph on both sides, and the shepherd and the sheep, and the other side with some rich guy carrying gifts, right? Yeah. The whole thing is a myth.
Busted.
I'm so sorry. Because written down in Matthew Gospel, is saying like that. When Joseph and Mary with baby Jesus in Bethlehem, there's some wise men from east go to visit them, and they first of all they go to find the king of that land, and afterward that king. When the king noticed there's a newborn baby, he will be the future king. So he want to kill all the baby below 2 years old in that area. And Joseph know that, so he bring Jesus and his mother Mary go to Egypt. Don't want to get Jesus get killed. Then
Hide.
afterward, that king passed away. So Joseph bring back Mary and baby boy Jesus. Go back to their hometown. Well, and then in the middle of the journey, he noticed the king's son become the king already. Then he's just afraid, right? So he don't want to go back to Bethlehem. So there's an angel come and tell Joseph, you go to Galilee. Now, if Joseph live in Galilee, he already settled in Galilee, right? When he go back, he should go back to Galilee. He should not go back to Bethlehem, right? But why Matthew say he want to go back to Bethlehem, not Galilee, right? So original Joseph is settled in Bethlehem.
He never left there.
He never left Bethlehem, but because he afraid, then he moved to Galilee after Jesus born. Right? He's a new comer of Galilee, but not settled in Galilee before, because the population count he come is all bullshit. And what record in Luke Gospel? The Luke Gospel is a story.
It's a novel.
Yeah, it's a novel. It's not a true story, but it's very attractive.
Right.
Because novel
right.
always fascinating,
Yes,
right? It's
yes.
Attractive, better than the real story.
Yes.
Right. And
It's very useful for people
Yeah.
who want to use it to spread whatever ideas they want.
And
yes.
if you read Matthew, it's so boring. You think
History
it's so
book.
boring. It's a history book,
Yes.
right? Okay. Now we tell the truth of what Jesus born, where Jesus born, right? When Jesus born, it's all myth. There's nothing write down in the Bible, because actually God don't want you to know where Jesus born.
It's not
right?
important.
Because that is not important.
Makes
So
sense.
yeah, so now we come to the commercial thing, right? About people has to give to one another in the Christmas time, right? It started in 1920 something in that century. It's because that time there's a downside on the economic situation in the state, right? Very bad time. So by the end of the year, there's a big company, Macy. The manager want to show all their inventory, right?
Clear the inventory.
Yeah, clear. So he make a big sale. And that advertising say you got to give generously on Christmas Day.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So
To show
it's
appreciation.
so it's
whatever.
spread out. All the inventory are sold out,
Right.
and it saved the Macy company.
Succeed.
It's amazing. So that's how people has to give to one another,
Right.
give
To each other.
in the Christmas day. But I tell you, most of the people, when they accept the gift, they feel angry. About 60%
Of people, they actually get mad when they receive the gift because the gift was not what they expected.
Yes. So next time when you have to give, you got to consider about
Pay
that,
cash?
right? Pay cash anyway, right? And you pay cash, people get angry too.
But about the like the Boxing Day thing is totally just something to make great.
It's another bullshit.
Right. Right. Just trying to make a story more fascinating.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. It's nothing like
Okay,
Boxing Day thing.
different. So about Boxing Day, what do you say?
Yeah, what's about Boxing Day? I guess it just part of the story, make
Yeah,
it
of
more
course.
interesting.
Yeah, you get the
appealing.
box, you get the gift, and then
Right.
you have a Boxing
You
Day.
have to wait or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they have the Boxing Day have to be the holiday, and you open the store you get fired.
Right, you get fired, right?
It's all bullshit.
And then and the Santa will come on which day? The day before. Santa come on which day?
Santa come on the Silent Night.
Silent Night.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's another myth.
Of
It's the
course.
Santa Claus is created by Coca-Cola.
Right, of course.
Coca-Cola, because of the gift of Christmas Day, they created an idol.
Yes.
Represent what they are in the advertising.
Right.
So the whole Santa Claus is created by Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola company.
And they say it come from the French old man want to give. But that guy, he give all year long.
Finland, all
in
year
Finland.
long, right.
It doesn't really look like Santa Claus, but well, you say here Santa Claus, so okay, Finland say okay, I have a Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Not bad, right?
perfect, right?
It's perfect.
So people actually go there to visit
Yeah,
there. So it's
yeah.
become a tourist area. It's
Mhm.
perfect.
So it become like a totally commercial season.
Yeah.
This is so good, right?
Have you noticed it? The color of the the outfit color of Santa is the same color.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Like, yeah.
Exactly the same. A
The
big
Coca-Cola.
fat guy with a red coat and white color trimming, bad leather bell.
Yes.
This is all created by Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Very successful.
Very good creative. Disney actually feel ashamed about.
Yes, because they didn't have any actually public holiday.
Yeah, we say
Or-
shame on you, Disney.
You're gonna make a suggestion, create another religion. So what else in the Christmas we do? Oh, Christmas tree. Have you talked about?
Yeah,
it?
Christmas
No, why
tree.
there's Christmas
tree because Martin Luther, he one day after Thanksgiving, he bring a lamb, get inside the forest, he missed the way, so he
Got lost.
Yeah, get lost, right? So he put the lamb very high on the tree, on the pine tree, and because the lamb's so high, so he's see distance, so he found a way out from the forest. And he tell this story to other people, say, okay, this lamb is the light is from Jesus.
Jesus.
Light from Jesus. So fantastic. So people try to follow this step, so they bring the light after the Thanksgiving and put inside all the trees in the forest.
Right.
Of course, they make
yeah.
a lot of forest fire,
Forest fire.
something like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter,
yeah.
right? It's
Right.
another story. So eventually, they do that. They cut the tree and put inside the house and decorate the tree with white candle and because of purity of Jesus, and
Right.
put red candle because the
To represent
blood
the
of
blood
the Jesus, something
Jesus.
like that.
So
right?
it looks really good.
Yeah, it looks
some
good.
colours.
And they put the all the gift underneath, right?
trees, yeah.
Something like that, right? It's all. I don't know how it happened like that, but people eventually do like that. Okay, and there's all other things like killing the turkey
Right.
and about kissing under the mistletoe. That all is
course,
you not in the beginning is not from Catholic or even Protestant. No, this is the religion. Some religion in local Europe, they do that. In some powerful area of Catholic, they don't allow people to do this type of things, right? But those area that Catholic is not strong, then they allow people to do that type of things to celebrate Christmas.
Right.
Yeah. And
So actually, so you mean the formal Catholic, they banned Christmas celebration?
yes, no celebration. You got to go to the church. That's it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it. Then you don't do any other
You
celebration
go to the church on the weekend or on the Christmas day?
on the Christmas day. And
So
the
there is still some meaning
and the
to
silent
the
night.
Christmas day.
Yeah, it's just that day because they try to push you in so that you don't worship other god.
Ah!
That's the major point.
Right. Make sure you donate. Okay, so the whole Christmas thing is busted, but it's okay. You could still continue, like as long as you're happy, you know, no problem.
Yeah, of course.
But you gotta know the truth. Right? So, and then
about the
statue things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
statue
So I
thing,
pass
yeah.
by churches.
Yeah.
I don't know. Usually I don't see them. Maybe it's because it's Christmas, or maybe because of after our discussions about the face of those statue or those like of Jesus and Maria. All of them look perfectly white people.
Yeah.
Like the silhouette, the hair, the curvy hair.
Yeah.
Like so white.
Yeah.
And according to you, what I learned about is Jesus, they actually Jewish, right?
Yeah.
So
it should be Jewish.
so
So why, right?
Yes.
Because at that time the king, I don't know his name, Constantine.
Yeah,
something like that,
Yes.
right? He tried to create a religion to control their area, but they are not powerful enough to break down all the idol of this worship, right? Like what we say before, the Catholic can, when they're not powerful, they allow you to do something, right? So the king that time allowed them to worship their God, but he just give them a name. Like you worship this God, then he gives them called Peter. You worship this God, he gives them is called Mary. If this is godness, right? You call Mary, the king give you a name. That's so good, right? And after the king built the St. Peter big church, right? He put all the statues inside. So when the people go to meet the king and worship, he find his own God inside.
Oh, that's the God, but just different names, so
yes.
it's fine.
It's fine, right?
Yes.
He's find their God, right?
Yes.
This is so perfectly merge all the people together.
Satisfy everyone.
Yeah, in religion.
Right. Everyone's
That's
happy.
how it happened, right? So all the religion is because of the political and commercial or political commercial way.
Political commercial.
Yeah.
Political commercial. It's always these two
yes,
things. Wow.
Yes. It's nothing to do with your faith.
Right.
It's nothing.
Especially when you get mad with your gifts. Nothing to do with your faith.
But we still celebrate Christmas.
Right.
So have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. See
See
you
you
next
next
time.
time.